Hi, welcome along. My name is Kevin McAllister and we're here today with the Southern Regional College and Newry, Mourne and Down Labour Market Partnership. And today we're with ABP and we're going to talk about the apprenticeship scheme with the Southern Regional College. And joining me, we have Orla Johnston, Shauna Walker and Sean McGrath. And we're going to go straight to Orla here. Orla Johnston. Orla, tell us a little bit about yourself and the company.
Okay, my name is Orla Johnston. I'm the HR manager in ABP Newry. ABP is part of ABP Food Group. We have 4 sites in the north of Ireland here, the 2 ABP sites, Newry and Lurgan, and then we've recently acquired the 2 Linden sites as well. So we have, I suppose, 420 employees on our site in Newry and another 400 on the Lurgan site, and we've been working in the last few years with SRC for the apprenticeship programme.
And Shauna Walker, you're an apprentice, a HLA apprentice. Tell us more about you.
My name is Shauna Walker and I have been working for ABP for approximately 20 years now, and they have just, I'm currently in my first year doing the HLA accountancy apprenticeship through the SRC, and my employers very much convinced me to go for it because they knew that I had the potential to progress within the company.
Sean McGrath, you're an apprentice with ABP. Tell us about yourself.
My name is Sean McGrath. I'm from Newry originally, and I've worked with ABP Newry for 23 years approximately. I've recently completed level 2 in butchery and I'm now currently doing a level 3 food management.
Now let's talk to Orla first of all. And Orla, in terms of ABP and the programs, the apprenticeship programs, you've basically recruited from both level 2 and 3 programs. How's that gone for you and why did you decide to use that scheme?
Okay. We had a graduate programme within the whole UK company, but in terms of succession planning and skills gaps analysis, we realised we really needed to start further down the entry level sort of positions to try to bring in some, recruit new butchers, train them, and in the ways of working in a factory as opposed to just in a butchery shop. So we started working then with Southern Regional College in developing the different apprenticeships that we could put our employees through while they were working on site. So we have butchery apprenticeships, we have engineering apprenticeships, admin, and then more recently moved into the HLAs and the accountancy and brought on some of our employees onto those apprenticeships.
In terms of Shauna, why did you choose this route?
When I was at school, I had originally applied to go to university, and it didn't work out. I ended up getting a job with ABP during the summer, and I've been there ever since. And they're just a great company to work for, and there's so many opportunities, and they work closely with the Southern Regional College, and you just have to look onto their website to see all the opportunities for apprentices. And I always thought that apprenticeship was maybe only for people leaving school, like 16 to 18 or to 20, like 25 was my max. I thought I had passed that at that stage, but it was Orla that had said to me, because she's working with the SRC, that the accountancy HLA had come up in the past few years, and decided to put me forward for it this year. So I'm currently
so the scheme's for everyone.
So it's for everyone, yeah. So it's never too late. To do an apprenticeship. That's
something to remember. Sean, yeah. Is there enough information out there at the moment in terms of the schemes?
Personally, talking from my own experience, when I was at school, I wasn't. It was just go to university. That's all we were ever told. And when I left school, I went into work, and I never thought nothing more of it. And just as Shauna says, as years went on, I thought it was a bit too old until my employers, ABP, came to me and asked me would I be interested in doing an apprenticeship through Southern Regional College, that I became aware of it. So.
And the trick, going back to you, the trick is that the schemes are there, but in terms of support, what do you offer?
Well, every apprentice will have a mentor. It's generally their line leader or their manager. And then the HR team as well as that. And the HR team will work closely with the college-based mentors and the college-based mentors are in every week, a day a week to go around and speak with each of the apprentices and ensure that the apprenticeship is running to plan, so to speak. We also work closely with them in terms of the modules, I suppose, that are involved within the apprenticeship to ensure that we're doing the correct ones, that the skill sets that they're going to learn are relevant to our business and to moving on within the business then as well.
Are you constantly have a close relationship with Southern Regional College?
Very good working relationship with them, definitely.
And let's talk about the trainees. And in terms of Shauna, what advice would you give someone starting out now and maybe thinking of an apprenticeship?
I would definitely advise any person leaving school at school leaving age at the minute to definitely consider looking towards an apprenticeship, especially the HLAs. Just look onto the Southern Regional College. There's endless opportunities there. As soon as you go into your apprenticeship at HLA, you're earning money. You're not going to university coming out with big debts, or you're earning and learning at the same time, picking up valuable skills that employers are looking for. And as Orla said, they do work closely with employers, so they're constantly trying to adjust the modules and things to suit employers and making sure that they're putting their people through what employers are actually looking for to help them in the workplace.
And it is about getting that help in the workplace. What advice, Sean, would you add to that?
I would definitely encourage them to go for an apprenticeship as an alternative to going to university. There's many benefits, obviously, earning as you're learning, the skills that you develop working alongside more experienced professionals, and obviously when you're not coming out of university then with big debts.
The information's there for everyone.
Yes, the information's there for everyone.
Well, Sean, you've been certainly gone down a very successful route with ABP, and recently you picked up an award, and you also got to meet royalty. The best apprenticeship showing management potential in a manufacturing environment, and you won that award. Congratulations, first of all. But tell us the story behind that.
That was an award that I got from the apprenticeship that I was doing through Southern Regional College. My tutor, Micheál Prunty, put me forward for it. Micheál and Orla, who worked closely together with me.
And Orla, behind that, obviously.
Yeah, Micheál had obviously, while down on the floor, working with me, Sean had spotted a potential there to move him into that, the skills base that he had, that we could use it maybe and progress Sean on to management. So he started on the level 3 then, and obviously that skills base
standing to him, basically.
Stood to him, yeah. So Micheál approached me then to see how we would feel about putting Sean forward for the award, and obviously we were delighted, and absolutely delighted that Sean won the award. We went across to London then with him to help him celebrate, and it was great for the company to be able to show that one of our apprentices who started the apprenticeship that bit later, didn't jump in at 16 or 17, was able to progress even at this stage of his career, and we have potential role there for him at the end of this level 3, moving him on to a level 4 as well then. So yeah, the award has definitely boosted Sean's confidence as well.
And Sean, you got to meet royalty. Tell us about that.
It was nice. It was quite daunting at the start when I first went to meet her, Princess Anne. But
Princess Anne.
Having talked to her then, she immediately put me at ease, fly down to earth. It was a very nice experience.
So you had the royal stamp of approval.
Yes, correct.
It was a lovely day. It was over in London in the Meat Institute, based over there, and yeah, there was quite a few big names there on the day in terms of the butchery skills.
And Orla, ABP basically are into, encouraging their staff to enter these awards and win these awards. And you also, going back a couple of years ago, I had the pleasure of working with you on the Angus Youth Competition.
Yeah.
Now that involves a lot of young school children. Tell us more about that.
Well, it's about getting the school children interested in in agri careers, so to speak, sort of planting the seed at the 4th and 5th years. It's a competition that is throughout the schools in the north. Any school can apply to enter the competition. And the youngsters involved in the groups that the school put forward, you know, they learn about the rearing of a calf from start to finish. They learn about the farm to fork process, and they get the chance to work with different groups and have their own calf there whenever the further on they get in the competition.
Of course,
and
the family get involved as well.
Everybody
don't they?
gets involved in it, and it's a great learning experience for them. And then I suppose the process from that, then they get the interest then in the sector, so to speak.
And introduces them perhaps to the company, lets them look at the schemes that are available for them.
Apprenticeships, placements, and those types of things then as well.
And that information is out there, isn't it?
Yeah, all our apprenticeship vacancies are on our website, and then they're also on the Southern Regional College LinkedIn as well then for those. We like to sort of take youngsters in even over the summer, you know, for summer vacancies, that they can get a feel for the company, get a feel for the jobs and the work that we do in the factory. Obviously there's loads of different processes, you know, and they can be moved around within that summer months, and then eventually move them on to an apprenticeship come September time with Southern Regional College.
Well, Orla, Shauna and Sean from ABP, it's been a pleasure. Thank you very much for sharing your experience. And you guys out there, thank you for watching. ABP, one of the many companies involved in the apprenticeship schemes with Southern Regional College. And the information's out there. It's on the Southern Regional College website, and you can avail of that. If you're interested in applying, certainly have a look at that and do so. And you could also, if you're an employer, contact Southern Regional College. I'm sure they'll be delighted to talk to you. Thank you for listening.